BBC Radio 2. 10 to the top.
Let's welcome Sarah Ann Bray in London. Whereabouts in London are you, Sarah Ann?
I am in Rains Park near Wimbledon.
I know it very well indeed. And Rains Park, Wimbledon, the tennis is on. Can you get out to the shops if you've run out of milk? Or is it so busy that you can't?
It is quite busy, but it's a good atmosphere, so it's nice to go out and walk around.
Yeah, you've just taken up dancing lessons.
I have. I've taken up Irish dancing lessons, Vernon, so think Riverdance and Michael Flatley.
Yeah.
I did it as a child and I've just recently returned to it as an adult. Nice to keep you fit and nice to relearn the steps.
Let's be honest, okay? You and I are pretty much the same age.
Yes.
Irish dancing is a lot different to just throwing your hands up in the air and throwing some shapes. Irish dancing is all about the strong core, strong ankles, perfect knees. At our age, Sarah Ann, and I am generalising, those things tend to be not as good as they were when we were a wee bit younger. How are you bearing up?
Absolutely. It's quite hard on the old knees. But the good thing is you have to keep the hands down, Vernon. You don't move the hands around. The hands stay straight down the side.
Right. A lot of core action. The gluteus maximus is working overtime.
That's it.
Flicky, flicky, kick, kick.
Exactly. Keeps us young, Vernon.
Yes, of course it does. Of course it does. How's your music knowledge, Sarah Ann?
Well, Vernon, it depends on the questions. So, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Though with this one, I want to beat my cousin who appeared on the quiz about a year ago and he got 3. So I want to beat that.
All right, what was your cousin called?
Connor.
So that's the benchmark that we want to get over. Anything else is a bonus, okay?
Exactly.
Here we go, Sarah Ann in London. This is your run on 10 to the top. Let's first see if we can beat your cousin Connor, who got 3, and then let's aim for a 65. Good luck.
Thank you.
To the top on Radio 2.
On her 1987 party classic, who said, "I want to dance with somebody"?
Whitney Houston.
It was Whitney Houston, yes. Well done, you get a point. Which rapper from Manchester appeared on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here last year and has the same name as the 8th letter of the alphabet?
H.
Yes, well done. So, we are level pegging with Connor. If you get this 3-pointer right, you will have doubled Connor's score. It's your first piece of music. One of the most famous live recordings of all time was a climber into this week's top 10 in 1981. Here's the guitar solo from it, but can you name the song, please?
Is it Bob Marley? No Woman, No Cry?
Yes, well done.
Hey!
Congratulations. You have doubled your cousin Connor's score.
Thank you.
So that hurdle we have well and truly surpassed. The next one is to gather as many points as possible and see if we can get a 65. 3 out of 3 so far. This one's worth 4. Complete the title of this Bruno Mars smash from 2012. It was called Locked Out of Where?
Home.
Locked Out of Heaven.
Ah.
Unlucky. Let's see if we can put a run together. For a point, in the mid-90s, Staying Out for the Summer, 95, In a Room and Good Enough were consecutive hits for which band?
Green Day.
No! It was Dodgy.
Oh.
It seems that we've beaten Connor and we've fallen down a slippery, slippery slope of wrong answers. For a point. Which male singer spent 6 weeks at number 1 in 1979 with Bright Eyes, taken from the film Watership Down?
Art Garfunkel?
Yes. Perfect. There's a point. This one's worth 2. Cyndi Lauper's UK chart debut was Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. in January of which year?
I am going to say 86.
Oh, 2 years out. It was 1984. This piece of music is worth 1 point. I'm going to play you a track from a Merseyside band who had a top 10 hit in both 1983 and 1984, and then had to wait 13 years for this next one. Their frontman is Ian McCulloch, but who are they, please?
Nothing ever lasts forever. Nothing ever lasts forever. Nothing ever lasts forever. Nothing ever lasts forever.
I don't know that one, Vernon, sorry.
It was Echo and the Bunnymen. Move On Up is a 1971 classic by the American soul musician called Curtis Who?
Staggers?
No! Curtis Mayfield!
Ah.
Unlucky. Last question was worth a point, but it's now worth 2. In 1990, a group called The Chimes were in the chart with their soulful remake of a song that first appeared on U2's album The Joshua Tree. Can you name that tune, please?
With or without you?
No, it was the other one. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. You scored 7 points.
Woohoo!
Yeah, pretty decent. I would be proud of that if I were you. You doubled Connor's score, which is a hurdle you wanted to get over, so congratulations.
BBC Radio 2, 10 to the top.
This is Andy Burke in Norfolk, beautiful part of the world, especially during the sunny spell that we've had. You once did a famous rap with a famous singer.
I did, yeah.
Go on.
Summertime it was.
With Will Smith.
Yeah, with Will Smith, yeah.
Wow.
It was a competition when he was a guest on Johnny Vaughan, and my children were the backup singers. It was hilarious. I've got a little clip of it. I'm known for a bit of dad racking, so...
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Anything to keep the kids entertained, Andy.
Exactly.
You're a big fan of Egypt, Andy.
I am, yeah. My son married an Egyptian lady, and we go there 2-3 times a year, and it's a wonderful place, a truly wonderful place.
Give us an idea, because I've never been, but I'd love to go and see the pyramids. Are they quite accessible?
Oh, yeah, it's tremendous. And they've got a new museum they spent probably close to $100 million on, and the museum's right next to the pyramids. It's they've got all the treasures all laid out in there, and it's absolutely incredible place. It's truly out of this world, you know.
Yeah, I bet. And you got all your grandkids pretty much at the same time.
Yeah, we did. Well, last Christmas, we all went out together for a meal, and my daughter put her phone up and with an app saying that she's due to have a child. And then my daughter-in-law did exactly the same with an app, and it was one day apart. And then my daughter and my son went back to Egypt, and they had a scan, and they were having twin identical boys.
Wow.
And my daughter had a boy as well. So, yeah, I've got 3 grandsons in the space of no time at all.
Oh, lovely stuff. And obviously, family is the core of everyone's homes. And is everyone happy and healthy and everything?
Yeah, absolutely.
Lovely. All right, good stuff. So, listen, you've got 7 to beat, Andy. If you do that, you get the smart speaker. If not, you get the coffee mug. So, good luck.
To the top on Radio 2.
All right, Andy, here is your first question for 1 point. On their top 3 hit in January 1986, which band, fronted by Mark Knopfler, sang about the walk of life?
Straits.
It is Dire Straits, yes indeed. Well done for 2 points. Bananarama and the Fun Boy 3 collaborated on a couple of big singles in 1982. One was Really Saying Something, but what was the other?
Ain't What You Do, It's the Way You Do It.
Yay! for 3 points. Ed Sheeran went straight in at number 1 with this song exactly 5 years ago. It stayed there for the next 11 weeks. But what's the 2-word title of this, please?
Every pure intention ends when the good times start. Falling over everything to reach the first time spark. It started on a neon light and then it
No, I know you had one called Two Step.
No, this one's called Bad Habits. Bad Habits. That bit. For a point. Mary's Prayer was a top 3 hit in 1988 for Danny who?
Mary's Prayer. Danny Wilson?
Yes! Perfect. Well done. It was Danny Wilson for 2 points. Which 1992 chart debut by Boys to Men was their only UK number 1?
End of the Road?
Yes! Hey, plucking these out of obscurity here. Well done. Perfect, Andy. Right, for 3 points. A track called Maps in 2014, Sugar in 2015, and Don't Wanna Know, featuring Kendrick Lamar, in 2016, were all top 10 hits for which group fronted by Adam Levine?
Maroon 5?
Yes, well done. It is Maroon 5, and by all accounts, their performance in Hyde Park at the weekend just gone, pretty decent. For 4 points. In what year did Tony Blackburn launch Radio 1 and play Flowers in the Rain by The Move as the first hit on the new station?
I believe it was the year after I was born, 67.
Yes! Well done.
I listen to Blackburn so often. He's such a talent. He's just incredible, isn't he?
Andy, you will never meet a more unassuming, funnier bloke in your life.
He is incredible.
He really is. All right, well done for 5 points now. Pretty good run this. You've only got one question wrong so far.
Can I play Joker then?
Yeah, of course you can on a 5-pointer. Now worth 10. Which 1992 top 10 song by the group Was Not Was featured Kim Basinger and Ozzy Osbourne, believe it or not, on vocals?
I think that Shake Your Head.
Yes! Well done, gets you 10 points. This one's worth 6. Sitting at number 3 on this week's chart in 1979, I'm going to play you a reggae classic by a young singer from Wealdstone in northwest London. What's her name, please?
No, I've got no time to play your silly
This is very easy for me, coming from South London. That's Janet Kay.
Yes, well done. Gets you 6 points. It was Janet Kay. This is your last question, and it's worth 7 points. Really good run. You've only got one incorrect answer so far. Fingers crossed you get this right. Complete the title of this hit performed by Boyzone. It was called Key to My What?
Key to My Life.
Yeah! Well done. You scored 36 points.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
It is very good. Congratulations. It means, Andy, you get the smart speaker. Sarah Ann, you get the coffee mug.
Thank you, and well done, Andy. Fantastic score.
Thank you very much.
Great run there. Well done. Just one question tripped you up, Andy, but that's all right. 36 is a great score. Congrats. The smart speaker is yours. Sarah Ann, the coffee mug is on its way.
Thank you.
Remember, if you want to play those questions again, you can just rewind. If you've got a smart speaker, you just have to say, Alexa, ask BBC Sounds to rewind to 10:30 a.m. And if you want to give the quiz another go after midday, say, Alexa, ask BBC Sounds to play 10 to the Top.
10 to the Top on Radio 2.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.